Hey everybody, so I am so pissed off at this company right now that I needed to get on here and do this video. I have no makeup on. I am still in bed because it's only 8 o'clock in the morning and I don't even have a bra on. I've done nothing today. But my kids don't have school today and I just got notification from my bank about this, so I needed to get on here and do a video. I have been on the phone with Wells Fargo, who is seriously like the worst bank ever. Even next to Bank of America, who I absolutely despise. Wells Fargo is worse. But anyway, so here we are. This is going to get kind of long, but this video is going to be about web.com, which is a service that you can sign up for. So basically, you go to GoDaddy.com and you get your website name that you want to use. And then you can go to web.com and you can create your own website using your GoDaddy URL. And you can redirect people to your website to buy things. I work for Vantel Pearls, which I absolutely love working for them. And you can't buy the things on the website. You have to contact me and then I send you an invoice. So I was trying to find a really easy way for people to be able to buy it online instead of me taking the money to put into the account. They buy it online, it goes directly to my bank, and then I could put it in there. I was just trying to make it easier for customers. So anyways, I signed up for the service on 10/26. So that's October 26th, 2016. And I was charged in the amounts that they charge. So they charge 4 fees, 4 different amounts, which is the stupidest thing ever. They charge $22.95 for the monthly whatever. And then they charge me $1.95, $10, and $7. So those 4 are all different transactions. These 3 for $7, $10, and $1.95, I still have no idea what they're for. They have refused to tell me. They won't tell me. But they are charged. These 3 are charged first. And then this other one is actually charged 5 days later. Sorry, I'm backwards. So the $22.95 is charged first. 5 days later, they charged me the other 3 amounts. So this is every single month since October. October is the 10th month, right? Yeah. So so I was charged those fees when I signed up. No big deal. I tried to make the website. I spent 4 hours trying to make the website. I did my homepage and I hit save and I previewed it and it looked really good. So I saved it again and I went to the next page. Now, there are about 95 items in the catalog. So I added 20 and I hit save. I did another 20 and I hit save. So that way, if my computer crashes or anything, everything is saved there and ready to go when I come back. So I did about half of them and then I was like, okay, I'm really tired. It's been 4 hours. Let me go preview it all and then I'm going to go to bed and I'm going to come back to this the next day. So I hit save again and I hit preview and everything was there. It looked really good. I was really excited about it. So I hit save and continue. And it took me to the homepage, which was blank. There was nothing there. Nothing at all. So I was like, what the hell did I do? So I was like sitting here thinking. I was like, I'm not going to touch anything. Let me just sit and think. And I was like, okay, there's nothing here to do. There's no save. There's just start. There's back on the page for me to do everything. So I decided to hit the back button, which took me back. And it said that it couldn't load. So I was like, okay, well, I saved it all. Let me go check it out. So I went to my actual account and I clicked on website. It's all gone. Everything is gone. So I was so pissed that I spent 4 hours doing this. And now, granted, I have 4 small kids. I got to cook. I got to clean. I got animals. I got my husband. I got to do stuff. So I don't have time to just sit here doing this. So I went to Facebook and I found someone who actually does websites for other people. She's on my friends list. She actually does websites as a part-time thing. She asked for $100 to do it because it was a big deal and she had to save all the pictures to her computer and everything, blah, blah, blah. So I said, sure, whatever. So she got to work on it. The same thing happened to her. She would save it. She would go to the next page. She would come back and it would be gone. It was just gone. So she finally got everything. She's like, I'm just going to stay on this page and do everything all together. I'm going to save it. And then just go on. I'm not going to go back to any pages or anything. She went through the whole thing. She set up the homepage just how I liked it with all the pictures and graphics and words and everything, everything. She added all 95 items to it. She went on to the payment part where you can add your credit card information so that people, when they pay you, you can get that money. So I gave her my information so that she could do that. She got it all set up, and the credit card information wouldn't work. It said that I couldn't hook it up. So told her she couldn't hook it up. So she told me, she's like, okay, everything's done, but it won't let me add this. So she's like, okay, I'm going to call them and see if they can help me. She called them. They wouldn't talk to her until they talked to me. They called me. I said, go ahead. They called her back. They said that it was on her end and they couldn't help her. That's basically how it went. So she came back to me and said, okay, I can't do it, but everything's done. Just log in and add your credit card information. I logged in and nothing is there. I literally logged in to the account and I clicked on preview website. Nothing was there at all. Nothing. So she went back to it and there was nothing there. Like, there's no way I could have exited it. There's no way I could have deleted it. Sorry, I got kids. There's no way anything could have happened to it. I literally went on there to preview the website. And now if you use the GoDaddy link that I got and you go to the website, there's nothing there either. So on the 28th, as in 2 days later, after I joined this company and paying $100 to this lady and paying the $22.95, the $10, the $7, and the $1.95 to web.com, I called them and I canceled the account. They said, no problem, it's canceled. You will still have this full month if you want to use it, but it's canceled after that. It's like, no, it won't work. And they asked me why, and I told them. I was like, it won't work. I can't get it to work. I've called you guys, and you guys couldn't get it to work, so there's no point in me keeping this. Oh, I'm sorry, it didn't work, blah, blah, blah. We'll be happy to cancel that account. It's been canceled. No big deal. I didn't look at my bank statements at all after that. I did not go back to that website, web.com, after the 28th. I did nothing. I just hung up thinking life was good, and I went about my life. That was the wrong idea. I've learned from this that you need to keep up on your bank records. It's that simple. So in that respect, it's my fault, but I never thought that it would come to this. So whatever, we're going to fast forward to January. January 3rd, I bounced, and I was like, what the hell? How did I bounce? So I got on here, and I noticed that I had web.com charges, $22.95, $1.95, $10, $7. And I was like, no, because I canceled it. So I did a search in my bank account for web.com. And it turns out that they have charged me every month except for December because my card had gotten stolen and it was canceled. That is the only month that they did not charge me. I have been charged now in the amount of $220.54. That's my total that I have paid to them. And I have not logged into my account since the 28th of October. So I have a $5.90 charge here, $41.90, $1.95, $7, $10, $22.95. Oh, and then get this. So what I did was I emailed them. I said, put the money back. You guys have been charging me and I have canceled it. They said, we have no record of you canceling the account. I sent them a screenshot of my phone where I had called them and it was on the phone for almost 15 minutes canceling them. That was on the 28th. Now, right below that, you can see the phone call where they called me to give her permission, which only lasted about 15-30 seconds. They just wanted me to confirm my account, confirm my identity, say, yes, you could talk to her. Okay, thank you very much. That was it. So they see the phone calls there. They're like, that doesn't matter. There's nothing we can do about that. They said I never canceled the account. So I fought with them. They said, if you want to cancel the account, you need to call, which would not have been a big deal. But I said, I am not calling because I need it in writing that I am canceling this account. I've learned from mistakes in the past. You need everything in writing to prove that it is canceled and to prove your right, to prove that you are in the right should anything happen. So they said, call and cancel, but we don't send email notifications when it's been canceled. We don't send any kind of written anything. And I said, that is bullshit. That's bull. You can't run a company and not send confirmation emails. Now, granted, I have never gotten an email saying we're about to charge your card every month. I've never gotten an email saying your card was charged. I did not get any emails in December when my card was stolen and they couldn't charge my card. I never got any emails whatsoever saying, hey, your payment didn't go through. Nothing. I have never gotten an email from them. The only emails I get from them are the ones that say, hey, call us for a consultation and we can see if we can help you. That's it. So on January 2nd or 3rd, I put a BBB complaint. I put in the complaint that they are refusing to cancel the card. They are refusing to, or the account. They are refusing to send me proof that it has been canceled. So I am refusing to call them. In the end, it lasted about 7 days. In the end of going back and forth with web.com, her name was Jessica. In the end, the BBB sided with them, said I need to call and just hope that they cancel the account. That it's not a big deal, that they do not send email proof. That is a big deal. So the BBB closed it and sided with them. Whatever, I was pissed, but what can I do? And at that point, I had been charged for the months of 10, 11, and 1, because not the 12. So I've been charged all those fees for 3 months. So I then, hang on. Okay, so I don't know where I left off. Okay, so then after the BBB complaint, now they always charge me at the beginning of the month. Around the 3rd to the 5th is what I've noticed. So they charged me all those fees. I'm looking at my bank here. $22.95, $10, $7, and $1.95. That was on the 3rd, January 3rd, 2017. And then on January 19th, which is weird, they charged me $22.95 again. Now, this is right after the BBB sided with them. They charged me again. This is the first month that they have charged me all these fees in 1 month. So all the 3rd were those 4. They charged me all 4 on the 3rd. On the 19th, they charged me $22.95 again. On the 24th, they charged me $1.95, $7, and $10. That was on 1/24. So then I went and canceled my, after I saw the new charges for the second time that month, so they've charged me a total of 8 times this in January, I created a new BBB complaint. And I fought with them again, and I said, this is crap. You cannot do this to me. Jessica, came on there because I said that I have currently been charged over $168 at that time. $168 is what I believe it was, or I don't remember, because right here I'm seeing all the charges. So I'm not going to sit and do the math. So I put in the BBB complaint exactly how much they had charged. And she came back and says, no, we have only charged your card $70.02. And I said, bullshit. I took a screenshot of my bank because it's 2017 at this time. And everybody screenshots. Everybody can take pictures. I can't screenshot the bank. I took a picture of the bank of all the web.com transactions I have gotten. It was around about $200. It was $160 up to $200. It was between there. And she had nothing to say. She lied to the BBB. Straight up lied to them about how much they actually took because I provided screenshots. So, get this. I ended up having school conferences and life got busy. And I did not respond to the BBB within 48 hours. So, they closed the account. So I still don't get my money, and they win again because I was not able to respond to her saying, call us, we'll give you a full refund. And again, I told the BBB, I am not calling them unless they're going to email me proof. And she told the BBB, we do not email proof. That is not our policy. We do not provide any kind of services like that. You can call us and cancel. They refuse to tell me in writing that my account has been canceled. They won't do it. So, because I didn't get back to them, they closed the account. Now, I have a new phone number. I got a new phone number, I don't know, back in December, probably. So, they have been trying to call me, but they've been calling the wrong phone number. I won't answer anyways, because they're not going to put it in writing. Now, that may seem petty to you guys, but here's the story. 8 years ago, my dog that I paid $800, $900 for, pure breed Great Dane puppy, he died. He had a seizure. He was screaming. He died. He was only 6 months old. So we took him to the vet. And they said they were going to do a necropsy because I can get my money back or a new puppy if I can prove that it was from the breeder's issues. So they told me 1 week they would have the necropsy done. Okay? After 10 weeks, I went in there every single week. She's like, I guarantee you within a week. I filed a police report and everything. After a week, we will know what killed him. It took 10 weeks, and I didn't get anything in writing because I took her word for it. After 10 weeks, the results came back inconclusive, And they said it was either from rat poison, which we didn't have rat poison anywhere, no kind of poison, because I had just had a baby a few days after we got him. Or it's because he was inbred and he had internal bleeding. Well, I had just taken him to the vet a week before he died to have a full physical at this vet. So they killed him. I 100% believe they killed him. But I have learned from that experience to never take anyone's word for honesty. You need it in writing. Otherwise, you will get screwed. I paid $600 for the necropsy. I paid $800 or $900 for the dog. I drove 3 hours, and I gave birth just a few days later. So being pregnant, having to pee all the time, all the stops and the food, everything, it was a lot of money spent, and I got nothing for it. No new puppy, no resolution. The breeder is denying everything. I get nothing. Always, always, always get everything in writing, guys. Everything. I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is. If you do something, get it in writing. So anyways, I have now been charged over $220 from this website, and they are refusing to do anything. Oh, and get this. Okay. So January, these last charges I see were January 24th. So right after that, I went into my bank and I canceled the card. I canceled it so that they could not charge me again. And I asked the guy, now I do have issues with Wells Fargo, and I do have issues with this specific guy that I saw, but he was the only one there. He canceled my account. I have 2 accounts. I have my joint with my husband, and then I have this one that I use. So it was this one that we were canceling. Well, he took that card, the one that we were canceling, and he canceled the other account. So he took the card, still active, left me with one that he canceled, which then I was denied at Walmart because the card was canceled. That was fun. And he didn't do it. So anyways, so long story short on that, I did finally get that card canceled. I went in 2 days later and I got it canceled. I specifically asked them, if I cancel this, are they going to still be able to charge my card? He said no. It cancels it. It cancels all transactions that are being used on that card. So any auto ships or auto fills for banks or bills, you'll need to reset up with the new card. I said, awesome, cool. Today is February. Today is February 20th. I have one pending for tomorrow in the amount of $22.95. So even though my card was canceled, Wells Fargo lied to me, and they are still charging my card in the amount of $22.95. So I just called Wells Fargo a little bit ago, and I disputed the transaction, and she was shocked and kind of annoyed that I was disputing 11 transactions, 11 or 12, 10 plus 1 pending. So 11 transactions, and hopefully I get the money back. At least, if nothing else, I mean, because the ones from 10/26 and 11/23 and those ones are probably too late to dispute, which is not a big deal. I won't dispute the ones in the 10s, actually, because I told her I wasn't going to dispute those, because those were the ones that I did when I first signed up. I agreed to pay those because I had just signed up with the company. So that wasn't a big deal. But the 11 and on should all be refunded, because I canceled it. I canceled it. And then I have all my proof from the BBB, and I have my bank account issues. They wouldn't do it in person. They said I had to do it over the phone. So I have all the proof on my side. I have all the emails with them saying, no, we will not send written proof. I have all the emails saying, no, I will not cancel your account unless you call us. Everything. I even took pictures of her lying to the BBB, and them still siding with her. So the BBB is pretty useless at this time, if they're not going to help, because she clearly flat out lied to them, and I had the proof, and they still wouldn't do anything for me. So I have pretty much lost all hope that the BBB is actually able to help anybody. It's more just to complain to them. But if you go look at the web.com on the BBB, they actually do have other complaints against them for similar stuff, but they're mostly good complaints, or good, not complaints. They're mostly good reviews. So I fully believe that they could be helpful and that they could help people in their journey with websites, but they were not helpful to me, and they continue to not be helpful to me, and they continue to email me all the time telling me to call them so that they can assist me in giving me better experiences with my website. that I don't use. And again, I have not logged into that website since the 28th of October. And I told them that in the BBB complaint. I told the BBB, you can have them look it up. I have not logged into my account since 10/28. And I asked her, I was like, can you show that I've logged in since then? She refuses to answer the question. I asked her 2 or 3 times, can you see when the last time I logged in is? Take a picture of the last time I logged in. Prove that I have been using the account, because I haven't. I now pay $25, $24.95 a month to use FormSite instead, which is way better. Just throwing that out there. If you need one, use FormSite. Go to GoDaddy.com and get your website name and use FormSite. It's $24.95 a month, but it's 100% worth it. I absolutely love FormSite. It's very clear and simple, and you can even share it with others. So like for Vantel Pearls, once it's created, you can then share it with other Vantel Pearls consultants. They'll just have to pay the $24.95, but then they don't have to create the website themselves, each and every person. So it's really awesome. I really, really like that. But anyways, guys, so that's my review for web.com. And I know that I'll probably get some heat for this video, and I probably will get heat for not paying attention to my account. And that's, I already admit that I should be paying attention to the account, clearly. So there's nothing really you can say there. But the fact is that they don't want to take responsibility. Why would you not cancel my account? Especially when I've made so many issues. I have sent so many emails. I have filed 2 BBB complaints. Why not just do it to prove that you're a good company and you'll just do it to make me happy? And not that I'm entitled. I'm just saying, you know, I'm not going to call unless they agree in writing. They need to tell me in writing, yes, we will send you an email confirmation that it has been canceled. And in the BBB complaints, in the emails, everything, they have refused. They flat out say, we will not do it. But why? Why would every other company in the world offers this? Every other company in the world will send you an email confirmation that the account has been canceled. So why won't this company do it? That worries me. That just tells me that they're hiding something and they want to leave it open to be able to charge you more. That's the only thing I can think. Anyways, guys, so I'm going to go get this posted. Hopefully this doesn't offend anybody, because I know my last complaint video got a lot of heat, which was crazy. But I guess don't mess with women and their makeup. I don't know. But anyways, guys, so just a shout out for that. Beware of web.com. And if you do it, or you are using the service, or you have in the past, just be sure to check your bank account and make sure that you are not being charged. And if you are, don't bother going to the BBB, because they won't help you. Just go to your bank and hope that they help you. So mine said 10 days. They're going to edit my account here and give me that money back. But if they should decide to side with them, then they'll just take the money out again. But let me look and see real quick. I don't see the money in there. Ah! Sorry, guys. I don't see the money in there at the moment. So she said that it should be there pretty quickly, but that it may take a couple days to become available. So anyways, guys, there you go. There you have it. Whatever. I'm just frustrated. I'm mad that they are scamming me out of all this money, because I don't use the website, and it's clear I have not logged in since that date. So there's no reason whatsoever. They should, at the very least, email and say, hey, we noticed you haven't logged in a while. Hey, we noticed you haven't even set up your website and we're charging you every month. Hey, your payment didn't go through. Or, hey, should we lower your monthly payments that we're charging you since you're not using the website? Something. And they don't do any of that. So anyways, guys, just be careful. Beware. Get everything in writing. And I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.